another episode of the Not So Berry Challenge. Unfortunately, when I recorded this video, the original webcam footage was damaged, and my mic wasn't picking up the sound. So I have, instead of re-recording episode 7 and losing all of this footage, I put it into OBS and put this new webcam. Like, I put the original video in OBS and then I put the webcam on top of it. So now you get new webcam footage. So here I am just showing off Lily's new jewelry. Her fiance, Rowan, has the cheated level 10 gemology skill. So he created a set of earrings, necklace, and her engagement ring, which you can see me showing off here. I can't really get a good zoom on the ring in live mode, but it did show the earrings and necklace. He also created that heart-shaped gemstone you see there out of rose quartz. And I had tried to make him a gemology study next to that. I moved the geodes, and they're on that wall that you can't see. It does show that later in the video. So I originally had his gemology study there where the mouse is, but I didn't like the look of it. So that's why there's randomly no foliage there. But here you see me re-add the windows and the foliage in this lip here. I'm not even sure if those were the same windows or not, but I liked them because they were on that other wall. And then you see me re-add the bushes there and plants. I did have to re-add the mailbox. And that, it's not really a fence, but it's that lower, it's that there, that, it shows up. It's not really, I'm not using it as a fence. It's like a border for the walkway. So at first, when I placed it down, when I placed it higher up like that, it took away that bush. So I had to pull it back a little and re-add the bush. Because I did not have, when I originally downloaded the house off of the gallery, it had the move objects cheat on, and I don't always use the move objects cheat, so sometimes if it's turned off, it'll mess up your stuff there. But I ended up liking the way that turned out, and here I think is where I show you guys that there's a small bit of attic space up top above the door where that ladder is. Either that, I also think I was looking for more plants to stick out there. Also, usually my headphones are synced up to the game, but since I'm not actively playing the game right now, they are not synced, so they are on their normal spectrum shifting mode that I keep them on. That piece there was the gemology lab. You saw it for a split second. I think I actually take him up there at this point. And I did originally have some spots in webcam footage where Sirius walked across the screen a couple of times, like he normally does. He may or may not do that while I'm recording now. We will see. Here's me trying to show off her jewelry again. So she's got the Starry Sailor set on. So her earrings are made out of solarium metal and I don't remember what the other thing was. It starts with a C. It'll probably show up later. Can't shows up when I scroll over the jewelry there, but I can't read it. Clandestine, that's what it was. Reminds me of the word cranberry a little bit. Okay, here's where I showed the study. I think I add a little bit to it at one point. Here's me. This part is just me explaining that I had to move the roof a little bit in order to fill a gap between the roof and that wall because it wanted to clip over the wall and cut off where the ladder is, and it would um, remove the ladder in build mode. It's really irritating. Um, and I had actually started to put the gemology room down there behind the bedroom, and then forgot about it. So there was an extra gemology desk in the backyard. It's just me showing off aspects of the house and explaining some changes that I made off camera. Yeah, and this is where I replaced the ladder because I decided I didn't like the ladder that I used. I think here's just where I cluttered his gemology studio a bit, or at least realized I could. And that is the crystal grid and charge the jewelry in. I don't know if you can do the raw crystals. I haven't tried it yet. You can do the cut gems and the jewelry, but it has to be outside. And apparently I didn't realize that the webcam covers this piece up. I need to start putting the webcam in that corner over there. The upper left. And this was just me explaining different properties of different crystals on the crystal grid. Like the rose quartz helps you get over breakups faster. I really wish I could remember what I had said right there. I think it was just me talking about moving the geodes. And this is me explaining more of the gemstones, the citrine and the emerald. And here are the options on the gemology station. You can cut gemstones, you can make jewelry, you can make random jewelry. There are several different shapes you can cut it into. I remember what the citrine does. It allows Sims to find random change, like in the. But this is just me going through the different gemstones that you can find and their different properties. So the orange topaz, you have orange topaz, peach. I can't really read the career and school chant. See, I can't read it. Orange topaz allows you to gain creative skills faster. Peach, a relationship with family members increases faster. Sim gains mental skills faster with sapphire. Sim gets over breakups faster with the rose. Sim gains charisma skill faster. Angry, embarrassed, sad, and scared moodlets will fade faster with the alabaster. I think we do actually have some alabaster in the backyard too. Quartz. Sim gains double satisfaction points. Sim gains energy faster when sleeping. That is the amethyst. The hematite. Sim can't die. That's cool. Like I said, you can. Here he is cutting another gemstone. Here is where I believe I started trying to design. I remember what I was doing. So, one of the gems that you can find on Sixum, when charged, allows the aliens to get more um, cosmic energy or something like that. And I was creating a bracelet for Rowan to wear, but I actually ended up not liking the bracelet and ended up making him a matching engagement ring with Lily and a matching engagement ring with Lily, except the gemstone is different. So hers has the Clandestine in it, and his has the Nightlight in it. But they are both made out of, forget what metal, but it's one that's done on, one that's found on Sixum. So I was having this weird glitch where every time I tried to use the crystal charging grid, it kept trying to show up like it was the bed for some reason. Not really sure why that happened. Here I am just showing off Lily's jewelry again. So you have her earrings, her necklace. I do have to go into the fingernail category to show off her ring. Yeah, see, here's where I decided I didn't like it. I was taking it off. You can see some of his other outfits. And this is where I think had decided to just do the ring instead. Plutonium, that's what the metal was. So the ring ends up looking pretty decent on him. And like I said, Lily's ring matches, except instead of the green stone, hers has a red stone in it.
Sip. Feed.
Didn't do so good on a couple of those. And then the toilet broke. You can see here the toilet broke. He fixed it. And he did some laundry. Then, well, maybe he didn't. Okay. I know at one point he goes to Sixum when she's at work. A lot of the gameplay in this episode was more Rowan than Lily. And Fig ran away like 4 times. I don't really know why. Let's see. They did the TV premiere thing. He just mostly cleans up when she's at work. Here, here's where he went to fix him. I changed him back into his alien look, and he just met a couple of aliens on Sixum.
Ah, dag dag.
Yanoborp, Freenip, Gungaday,
Yankee?
And that's when I discovered the aliens, if they're both in the alien disguise, have a secret handshake. That was interesting. I don't really play with
Oh,
aliens much, so I was
buddy.
kind of excited to learn that. So he collected a bunch of stuff, just different crystals and things on Sixum.
Aha.
We're getting them both to work out here. For a while, it was part of Lily's prep to get a promotion. Just had her working out a bunch. Like the music they were listening to. Here's where we tried for baby to get our generation 4. It came back. We went out again. Here's where I rearranged some stuff because Lily got pregnant. So I had to re-add the door to the nursery. Re-added that, moved around some of the pictures. Had them just woohooing anyway. Here's where I was looking at some of the stuff that Rowan brought back from Sixum. He brought a couple more of these alien things that are really gross, so I just sell them. And can't see it because the webcam's hiding it, but he did bring back a couple of geodes that we broke open. And I believe he got 2 more that Lily did not have. So we put those in her study. Yeah, here's where we put those in her study. So now we just need 1 more geode to have all 6 of them. Not a requirement for the challenge, but I figured she could do it anyway, since you get them on Sixum. I had to look up how to find space rocks, because I was not sure about that. I went in to design jewelry with Lily instead of Rowan, so it wasn't showing on my stuff. Here's us designing another bracelet. See, we celebrated Lily's birthday, and then I remembered that when we went to that restaurant, she got the recipe for that experimental dish. And after looking up how to cook said experimental dish, I had to give them one of these industrial, like, cooking stations for her to cook it. But then I immediately deleted the cooking station and fixed the kitchen. Here is Rowan designing a bracelet to go with Lily's set, which we give her later after she gives birth. And here's us adding some clutter to Rowan's study. Some posters on the walls, some things on the desk. He's got the little star piece there made out of nightlight. I found out you can flip things into those bottom shelves on the bookcase. Put a couple of things in that cabinet there. I put the story box scene here in the master bathroom and put that little terrarium thing next to their bedroom. Here he is making another piece that is made out of clandestine again. Somehow a fire started in the bathroom, like the toilet caught fire. Took them a while to put this out too. Lots of stuff caught on fire in this house. Like as you can see it clearly. I'm not even sure how the toilet caught fire, but and Lily just like went to work while this was going on too. As you can see, it spreads quite a lot here. Okay, finally got the fire department to show up and put it out, and then we went through and replaced everything that we could and tried to clean up as best as we could. He tried to clean up the mess before his wife came home. I gave him an observatory so that we could get the space prints to use as decor. So he goes in for a little bit to get a couple of those as well. I think I got about 3 before his needs started to decay. So I got this pretty one of the sunset. I got that lighter, the blue one. There's one more that I got. I think we get that one late. Nope, there it is. We got 3 of them for now. So he's still cleaning up after the fire. We had to take Fig to the vet. Then immediately after we got back with Fig, Fidget had to go to the vet. I guess I cut out the part where she got a promotion, but she got a promotion, and it was the requirement was to do a space mission, which is what is shown. We got back with Fig, swapped to her, checked her requirements, tried to get her to go on a space mission, but it won't allow me to do it because she's pregnant, which I didn't realize she could do. I guess astronauts can't get pregnant. We had the baby. Um, there's a slight pause here because I had to look up a name. I settled on Nebula. So a bit of gameplay with Nebula, mostly Rowan taking care of her, because he is a stay-at-home dad. Us doing some more laundry. I picked out a different rug for the back door because I didn't like it. Alright, here's where we celebrate Lily's birthday. We invite... I had to swap to Lily before I could start the party because it wouldn't let Rowan invite her family. So I invited a couple of our alien friends and a few of our human friends and family. So there's that. Have a little party. Lily aged up. We went to that saloon in Brindleton Bay where all the cats hang out. Here they are in their little date. Ordering drinks.
Yeftime Abasani.
Yasanarp. Yambala. Wanafash. Philippa. Serga Blue. Schmazzle.
Oh, Lempima.
Dag.
Oh. Oh.
Pivot Philippa. Gribbix.
Santa Hoy Sambisa. Aragaba Yemfo.
Dag. Fuingo zibs, fuingo bazulorn.
Veraza. Uriza.
What's up?
So this is where I noticed that Rowan's a little bit chubby and commented on it before checking his moodlets. And I realized that Rowan's pregnant after, I think I scrolled over it in the video, but he got abducted by aliens whole lot of sense to me because he is an alien. But yeah, so Rowan got pregnant too. So now we have a second baby in the house.
In a preb. Oh,
But I had some space issues as well, so the video actually is about to cut off here, even though I did add a little bit more gameplay. Let me see where it cut out. So it cut out in the middle of their date, but Rowan did end up having the baby in that video later on. And it's a girl. Her name is Nova. And so now we have two babies in the household. I will be using Nebula for the gray generation simply because Lily is her mother. Lily is not Nova's mother. When I looked into it, it was just some random alien chick. So, yeah, that happened. And I don't know if it showed it or not, but they are married. So they did get married in that one. They had two babies, and we have two more promotions for Lily. And then we will start the gray generation as soon as she ages up to something I can actually use for the challenge. But thank you guys so much for watching. This video had a lot of technical difficulties, but hopefully the next one will not.